Can you hear me now? I hope you can hear me now. I've just realised I had my mic on mute because that's what I always do. I have my mic on mute when I wear my headset. so, um, so I'll start again. Um, Good evening. Thank you for joining me this evening. um, Dave, yes, I know I was late. I do apologise. I was trying to sort out my computer with all my settings because I'm hoping that you can hear me through my microphone now. I did actually do a quick recording before I started just to make sure that the sound was coming through. I don't know whether the sound is coming through yet. I look different with the headset on. I do, yes, and I probably sound a bit different as well because it's closer to, like, the mic's closer to my mouth. Yeah. Okay, Zahir's saying yes. Can hear you now. It's ridiculous. I always mute my mic when I've got my headset on, and I just, after the recording, I just thought, oh, I'll just put it on mute and then press live because I realised I was actually late. So apologies for being late as well. I should say that. But anyway, I'm just going to say hello to a few people that have joined the chat. So I can see Dave's in there saying she's late and she's not coming. No, I'm definitely here. And I can see Ash in the chat, and thank you, Ash, for telling me that I had no sound. And Dave as well. And yes, you can hear me now, that's good. I can see Daniel in the chat as well, so thank you everyone for joining me this evening. I am going to move the camera so you can actually see what I'm actually knitting, rather than like just being able to see me chatting, because I think is one ear higher than the other? Why not? Yeah, they don't sit fully. I've probably not put them on correctly, but hey. They feel comfortable to me, so I'm wearing them like that. And normally what happens is I end up taking one ear off because it feels really, really strange, and then you get like this almost muffly voice that you can hear because you can hear yourself talking. So, and then you get like this muffle, like, yeah, so yeah. We'll just say that. I can see DBG is in the chat as well, so good evening. You're stuffing your face. I just rushed having some pasta. I cooked it up earlier and then went for a walk with Zahir and Alf, and we were out for about 40 minutes, and then I was like, I really need to get myself. Oh, okay. Is that better? Hopefully that's better. Yeah, so we went for a walk with Alf, and yeah, by the time I got back, I just had to rush eat because I was like, I can't come on stream and not eat because that's just ridiculous. I know Zahir's quite happy to eat on stream, but I'm not. Let me know if there is any problems with the sound. I know you've just asked me to adjust the mic a little bit. Hopefully that is okay. And everything's still okay. Dave says, if Zahir needs help dressing, then we understand. Yeah. Yeah, he does. He definitely. Up, sorry. Up. There we go. I'm hoping that's better. Does it need to be closer to my mouth, or are you okay with that? I'm just here for the progress of the scarf. Will it be completed soon? I'm hoping it will. I'm hoping it will be finished very soon. I am trying to knit. I'm trying to knit more off of stream as well. So yes. Okay, so he's saying that he thought it was better before. Don't listen to Marcella. I'm going to leave it now, okay? The mic is where it is. Okay, well, I'm going to move the camera down so you're not going to see me, you're going to see my knitting and hopefully see what I'm doing. I'm hoping not to mess up because I did actually have one this evening. I was sitting down watching TV and knitting, and I messed up so badly I actually had to unpick about 2.5 rows, and I hate unpicking stuff. I kind of completely messed up with the pattern, and all the little bobbles were out of place. Anyway, I'm just going to I think put yourself on. It sounds perfect. Just move it away. Move it away a little bit. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that's better. So it's better before. I'm gonna spend all stream just messing around with my headset. Right, I'm just gonna angle. Hopefully you can see that. It was better before. I'll only mess it up. Okay, I'm just hopefully that it feels good there anyway. So hopefully that's fine. So I'm just gonna start with my knitting then, and carry on. And how it is everywhere. We don't mind the heavy reading. No, no way. I'm gonna move it away. I'm sorry. That's just wrong. Oh dear. I'm gonna move. I can't. I hate. See, that's my like dread is like breathing down like the microphone, and because I can't actually hear it, it's just gonna be. Yeah, I won't realise until the until it's over, and I get to. There's no. Do you mean they're just finding me up, Zahir? Yeah, Zahir would tell me actually. He really would. He'll tell me if it was didn't sound right. I trust him. Good. Yeah. So how's everyone's days been? It's been pretty chilled out here. I did a bit of. I tried to prepare last night and do a bit of. I tried to do a bit of cleaning and organising last night because I knew the landlord was coming over today because our dishwasher is kind of packed up. So we had arranged. Well, it was like last weekend he wanted to come over, and I just finished work and I really didn't feel like it. So I just said to Zahir, can we put it off because I can't be bothered to clean the house straight after finishing work. So we put it off till this weekend, and so I did a bit of a clean up in the kitchen and downstairs just to make sure it was tidy because I'm one of those people that Zahir made a joke the other evening. He said to me, you'd tidy up even if the gas man was coming round, and I was like, yeah, actually I would. So, and I just wanted it clean downstairs at least. So I did that, and so he came over today. So it was pretty chilled out. That wire is really annoying me. I'm just gonna poke it down the chair. There. Yeah. So yeah, he came over, had a look at the dishwasher. Thinks it's some sort of element, which means we're out without the dishwasher. Zahir's like, oh, fine, take your time. Yeah, he's not the one that's washing up. No, he does a bit of washing up, to be fair, but it just feels like it's like constant. When you get used to using a dishwasher so much, it just feels constant. And this is really, really interesting, isn't it? Sitting here talking about dishwasher. Anyway, I'm gonna just have a look in the chat. Okay, just remember you got 2 to 3 stream delay. Yeah. Zahir saying he likes the new angle. Yeah, I do. When you get into 2 cameras, in fact, about 3 cameras: face cam, knitting cam, and alf cam. Definitely looking at getting a second camera. I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see. Depends what the old eBay sales are like. If the eBay sales improve, then hopefully sooner rather than later. But yeah, I'll definitely end up with 2 cameras at some point. And having an ALF cam, I don't know that he'd sit still for long enough, if I'm honest. Okay. Whatever. Zahir, I'm not answering that or responding to that. And Zahir, and a Z cam of him sitting on the sofa doing nothing. Yeah, I know. Do you know what? He'll have his like real sad face on because he's been wanting to get on stream all day, and we've just been busy because we were doing a bit of eBay as well. Well, I was anyway. I think Zahir was as well. We had someone come round again today to come and pick up an RC part, and he was like, "Oh," he goes, "I thought it was going to be like an industrial estate," and we're like, "No, it's just our home." So yeah, a guy came over just to pick up an RC part as well. So we've been doing a bit of eBay as well, but not a great deal. It was taking it pretty relaxed. I go back to work on Monday, so I'm trying to chill out as much as possible. I feel pretty chilled out, to be quite honest. I feel ready to go back to work, which sounds really strange, but I really do. I feel really focused and ready to kind of get on with things, which is good. Trying to read the chat as well. The weird thing with some people is they tidy up when a cleaner comes around. Yeah, I can understand that though. I can completely understand why people would clean before a cleaner, like a cleaner coming around, because like tidy up at least, because they're not really there to tidy up after you. They're there just to clean your house. So I can kind of understand that. Like making sure your bits and pieces are out of their way so that they can just give it a clean sweep, because they're not going to go in put all your rubbish away that you've left out and things like that. They are quite literally there just to clean. So I can understand that. And so here's answering like the camera question as well. I'm really far behind. I'm really sorry. I'm trying to catch up, and then hopefully he might be doing nothing. Perhaps building Mr. Potato Head. Yeah, maybe. May as well turn the chat off. Okay. I've forgotten which one I do that on. Oh, I don't know where it is. And I don't want to change my screen because it's all changed where it is gone live. Let me just see. Let's see if I can make that bigger. Okay, no, I can't see where I meant to see it on the screen. Sorry, honey. But I will. I'll turn it off then. I love the Raisin Naga mouse mat. Yeah, this is I think this is Zahir's old one. He asked me if I wanted it, and I was like, yeah, I'll take that. And Dave says, so knackered. 6.5 hours, 8.7 miles, 22,526 steps, 16 floors, went straight to sleep. Oh, I don't blame you. I think I'd want to go sleep after that. I really don't blame you. Yeah, it is a razor. It is. Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't the Naga like the what do you call it? The mouse. Showing off my tech knowledge, which is very limited. Oh, you have the same one in red. Yeah, Zahir built this whole computer, and it was all green. So everything, like the accessories, like the keyboard, it had to be green. So let me just make sure. Yeah, so that's why the mouse mat is also a green. It's not my favourite colour. I quite like my mouse. I don't know if I can pull that in. That was Zahir reviewed that one, and I have it changing the lights. I don't know which one it is though, because I don't know, but I quite like that. I need to get a keyboard to match though. I see scarf fits exactly. on one needle. If you were making a blanket, would you need really, really long needles? Quite possibly. Um, yeah, I do have longer needles, but I kind of you can kind of scrunch it up, but then it kind of gets harder to work with on the needles. So it's actually um, it's quite good that I like the width, but then I did kind of choose how many stitches I put on because I just wanted it to have the pattern running. So I kind of worked out how many stitches I needed on and like roughly how wide I wanted it. So so yeah, you probably would need longer needles if you were knitting um, like a blanket or something like that. It depends because some blankets you could actually do in sections and then actually do um, what do you call it? And then actually like sew it together afterwards. So it depends what kind of blanket you're making. You know, she's knitting knitting one scarf for the whole family when you go out walking together. Oh yeah, yeah, that's the plan. That's what I'm doing. I'm like, yep. I am definitely. Oh, I've just nearly just knocked that off. Yeah, definitely. It's yeah. That's why I'm still knitting it. Can you believe I've done several of these and I'm still knitting this scarf? Um, yeah, it's definitely for the whole family. I'll be having a late one working tonight. That's not too. That's yeah, I'm probably gonna. I've got a couple of bits that I want to list tonight. So after this stream, I'm probably actually gonna get on and photograph a couple of items and get those listed as well. Well, I say list. I'm gonna be doing my draft listings because I've already got like listings that I can use to go live to make the store have some activity. Yeah, see, DBG said, yeah, you can squish them on. It does make it a little bit more difficult to work with, though. But the thing is, if you have longer needles, the only thing it is like these even feel a little bit too long for me because you can get like shorter ones, and like these ones, I still kind of feel like they kind of hit my arm when I'm knitting, so that is a little bit annoying. And hello, Ryan. He's over on Twitch. Good to see the man has sorted chat on screen out and donated you erase a mouse pad. What a guy. He is. He looks after me, Ryan. He looks after me. But yeah, he does. Right, let's just see. My stitches feel really tight at the moment on this. I think I'm just maybe I've knitted it too tight on the row before. That's not good, is it? But yeah, it's probably because right on stream. Should I tell you? I'm averaging about 4 rows, which is ridiculous. I do actually knit faster when I'm not on stream, like and not distracted. It's probably because I'm talking. Oh, that was loud. Hello, Marcella. And I think I've just had a follow, so thank you to Ungamely over on Twitch that has followed me. So I appreciate the follow. Thank you for joining us. So yeah. I really stretched that out now. Oh, that's not good. But yeah, yeah, I was saying I'll probably do a little bit of eBay after I'm done on the stream because I do need to get some listings and done. Like I'm really playing around with my postage as well because like previously when I had the second store, yeah, DVG, I really do. I don't know. I think I might have knit like the previous row really quite tight. I mean, I know my tension can be quite tight sometimes, but I'm normally all right at getting it okay. But that row just seems a bit not great. Yeah, I do need to get rid of those. And it's also because I'm doing like the pattern on this row as well, and this takes a bit of concentration. How was your week off been? Z kept you on your toes? It's been pretty chilled out, to be quite honest. I didn't work on eBay as much as I thought I would. I really thought I was going to be like raring to go on it, and I wasn't. I did a bit of work on it from about Wednesday, but like not fully. Hence why I've been working today a little bit and plan on doing some more tonight. But yeah, it's been really really cool. I've really enjoyed it. I really needed it actually. It's given me lots of time to think and plan for where we want to kind of move on to with eBay and other bits and pieces as well. Tell Z we need a PC spec in description on Twitch. He knows what to do. Yeah. Do you know what? I was thinking that, right, because when I've watched Twitch previously, always in the description, people always put like their computer details, and I was just like, I set up the Twitch like profile all by myself, right? It's not that complicated, but I had no idea when it came to the computer details, so I left it out. So I was like, no, I can't include the spec. I had no clue. And the thing is, I could have asked here, and he would have told me and been like, "Oh, this is where you find it," and all of that sort of stuff. But I was like, I'm doing a knitting stream. I was like, how many people are going to want to know what computer I've got? Um, did you see all the cool kills he was getting yesterday while you were out socialising without him? Is that to Ryan, Marcella? Oh dear. Do you know what? I didn't actually watch much of Zahir's stream, so I didn't even get to see the cool kills. And no, Dave, we didn't fight after yesterday's chinwag. We we were okay. Do you know what? We generally like joke and mess around like that all of the time. We There's not very much like we know exactly what we can say and like what we can get away with saying to each other, and so we never seem to push it too far where the other person's really that upset, and that goes the same when we're on our live chats. We know how far we can push each other, and we're yeah, it's never been to that point where we've gotten off stream and I've we've ended up having an argument. So no, we're good. um oh dear. So hey Rick, you have no diamonds on that hand. See, what's your problem? Do you know what? My ring doesn't fit me. That's why I don't wear it. So I wear my wedding ring, but I don't wear my engagement ring because it just doesn't fit. I need to get it resized, really. But yeah, it keeps slipping off my hand. That's why I don't wear it. And Ryan says, I've told Z to move down by me. Will be fun and he'll get good ping. I know he's really having a strop about his ping at the moment. Because I don't know if it was Friday actually. I was watching something on TV and he kept shouting his ping down the stream, and I was like, do you really have to shout your ping? Because I think it reached like 191 or something, and he was like having a massive strop about it. So yeah, the ping is a real issue for Zahir. He's not happy. What about the razor needles that you're using? Oh dear. And Zahir, stop saying that. I'm too poor, man. I do have a ring, I just don't wear it. um, let's have a look. Let me just make sure we're still good. Yeah, we're still good. Alright, I'm going to scroll down because this chat is going to... There we go. Oh, okay. Oh, Zahir's come over to Twitch now. So, hello Zahir over on Twitch. He's decided to pop over there. No, hang on. Yeah, no, I'm right. I'm good. See, this is the bit where I kind of go, yeah, I'm good. And it doesn't look like I am. And then I kind of adjust it. And then that's when I mess up. So, the aim is to... If you think you're okay, we'll double check it at the end. And make sure it's all in place where it should be. Yeah, I did 3. That's fine. Oh, Ryan. No, in C, the ring is out of a 20p machine getting tested. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. Oh, dear. There we go. It's a legit ring, yeah. Oh dear. We all know the story with the graphs. Yeah, we do. Good evening, Pleasant Valley Picker. Thank you for joining. The scarf's going okay. The scarf's going okay. I'm hoping not to be on it for too much longer, if I'm honest. Because I do want to get on to knitting something different. And plus, it's, you know, it's starting to warm up. So by the time this is finished, I'm not really going to need it. So, yeah. So it's going well. Rose says, how do you know when to stop? I don't know. I don't know what you mean. There we go. As I hear saying, watching the knitting is quite fun. Yeah, I thought, do you know what? Rather than just seeing my face talking and not being able to see much of the knitting, because I do want it to be a knitting stream, I thought it would be interesting to move the camera. So, yeah. How many feet is the is the scarf going to be? I haven't actually got a length in mind, really. It's more about like, well, it's not going to go on forever, is what I'd first say. But because I want to join the seams and then have it so that it can wrap around. It needs to kind of have a bit of length to it, but and that's why this is, I've done, I think it's two yeah, this is, I've done 2 balls of wool of this already, and this is the third one. So so it should hopefully, but I don't think I'm going to use this full like ball of wool. I think I am only going to use about half of it, because I think then I will get to the length that I need, if that makes sense. Um, um, no feet goes around the neck. Yeah, definitely goes around the neck. Um, oh, like how did I decide how I wanted it? Well, because it's something that I've decided I wanted to knit, I kind of just set a certain amount about like the width of the knitting. So so yeah, I kind of just thought, well, I need a certain amount of stitches for the pattern to be repeated, and then I've got these 2 on the end, which are just like, they're always knit stitches, and they're keeping like the edges like nice and straight. So yeah, but it was just a case of, it was more to my measurements, how I wanted it, basically. Um, it is quite long, actually. It is. It's actually folded underneath my desk, so you can see that's one end, and that's the other. So it is getting to a point. It's just because I want it to kind of go like that, and then have like a little bit of a wrap. So I'm probably nearly done with it, actually, looking at it like that, because I wouldn't want it too much more than that, if I'm honest. So yeah, it might we might be nearly there with it. Um, yeah. See, DBG says I like scarves to be really long. See, that's the thing. I like to have a bit of scarf with, so that I can wrap it. So that's why. Um, are you knitting the swimming trunks next? You'll be done for summertime. No. I'm just not going to. And I'm pretty sure Zahir wouldn't want them as well. He'd be like, no. How much would you sell it for? I'm not going to sell it. I'm not going to sell it. But yeah, you can't. I'm not putting a price on it. Um, Pleasant Valley says, Hazy, you go into Fortnite later. He probably will. He did want to stream earlier, but he just kind of ended up not, because the landlord was over, and we did a bit of eBay as well, like a little bit of eBay, not like loads. So he probably will be on tonight. So I'll answer for him. That is a big scarf. Will be cool to see it when it's done. Yeah, I'll definitely show it once it's all complete. Absolutely. Um, I like to wrap it once and then let the 2 ends hang down to make it look shorter. Oh no! Do you know what? I do like it quite wrapped, actually. Like, I really like it around my neck. So yeah, I don't normally have like the 2 ends like too long, but yeah, but definitely like to have a. I just feel like I need a bit of length on this before I can kind of stop, really. Um, it's just not quite where it is, where I want it. Any ideas how many hours you have invested in it? Oh goodness, it's really hard to say because I started this. It's going to sound really bad, but I started this like at the end of summer last year, and because I haven't been like a consistent knitter on it, it's only been like an hour or two here and there. Um, it's hard to say because I normally, if I'm completely honest, I'm normally sitting in front of TV and knitting. So when you kind of add up a number of evenings, you could maybe be knitting for 3 hours odd in the evenings, just in front of the TV. But for me, I don't think it was that much though, to be quite honest. I'd like to think I haven't sat down in front of the TV for 3 hours, but it's quite possible I have when I've been knitting. Okay, David McGregor. Good evening. How do you deal with stockinette curling with your knitting? Um, well, you can actually get weights for your knitting if you want to have weights on your knitting, but generally, I don't really worry about it curling. Not while I'm knitting. How did I get into knitting? It's far cry from your Fallout days. Oh, you know what? I've got a lot of hobbies. Knitting, my mum taught me when I was about 12. Um, and so I used to really love making like Barbie clothing. So I used to do a bit of hand sewing and a bit of knitting as well. And then when I got into my late teens, I kind of put it down because it wasn't necessarily that cool to knit, so I stopped it for a bit. And then when I had the children, I started knitting again because they were little babies and I was knitting them cardigans and little booties and mittens and stuff like that. So it's something that I've always done. The gaming is obviously a hobby, but it's I don't get the time for gaming anymore. I really don't. I wish I did, but I don't. Um, Z in a wall barbing suit, not a pretty image. No, it isn't. Just googled common knitting problems to try and throw you. Do you know what? I thought you were trying to throw me, David. I thought you were, but yeah, it's not something I normally worry about. Yeah, gaming is a hobby. Yeah, I just I I used to play. It's been a long time since I've gamed really. You guys know I played a bit of Fortnite last year, and I did try and play some Fallout as well. But I used to play Gears of War. I did play a bit of Halo, but that was more Zahir's thing. And then yeah, and then there was Fallout, the original Fallout, and then I've always played The Sims. Um, I've played The Sims for like since the original, and I've always had the expansion packs. And now my daughter Hannah's into The Sims like massively. So, um, and every so often I dip in and out of The Sims. And then what else has there been? I don't know. I don't know whether I said Diablo. I may have already said that. And then Fortnite a little bit last year. But then that had to stop because that was just it just takes up so much time. Like I really wish I could like allow the time, but it just takes up so much time. I can't do that anymore. I really can't. Not with trying to kind of keep on top of everything. So yeah. So yeah, to me gaming is a hobby. On a serious note, have you knitted much for Z? I have. I've knitted. Well, I've knitted jumpers in the past, and I occasionally do socks for him as well. So yeah, I have knitted for Z. Um, what about retro games? Oh yeah, I used to play. Yeah, um, when I was growing up, I used to play obviously Mario, and Tekken. I used to love Tekken. Absolutely used to love Tekken. Um, yeah. So, but yeah, retro games. I don't know. I used to play Pokemon as well. Actually, that was another one I used to play on one of the DS's, like the Game Boys. What's my favourite thing I've knitted? Like one you were really impressed with the outcome, or so sweet that you've tucked it into your memory trunk for the girls. Marcella, oh, I've knitted. It was actually from my sister, but it was crocheted actually. So it wasn't actually knitted; it was crocheted. But when her daughter was born, I crocheted her a. It's called a papoose, and basically it's like it's a baby wrap that's all buttoned up, and it's to kind of keep a newborn nice and safe and you know feeling secure, nice and warm. So it's kind of like a blanket with buttons, right? And I crocheted that for her, and it was all fully lined, and it took me like forever. It felt like forever, but I was just so happy with how it turned out, and she was so happy with it as well. She couldn't believe it. She was like, I can't believe you made this. So yeah, that's probably my favourite thing that I've ever knitted. Well, crocheted, made. My favourite is Mario 64 and N64. I preferred like the, Mario World, like the platform. Um, you know, but I never played the N64, so did I? I'm not sure. No, I don't think I did. As one of your first followers on Twitch, when you reach 100, I'd like some socks. Size 9.5, please and thank you. Oh dear. You actually played quite a bit of Fortnite with Z last year. Did you miss it? Does it take up time? Yeah, I did. I played loads of Fortnite actually. It wasn't just a little, it was actually quite a lot. And that's why I had to stop because it was just so time consuming and I was just like, no, this can't continue. I can't keep doing this. This is just wrong. Um, yeah, I just had to stop. And I hope Zahir didn't stop because I stopped. I hope he stopped because he wanted to stop, but any confirmation, thanks. Yeah, you know what? Socks are pretty easy. I can get you I can get you some socks sorted. That's not an issue. Yeah, size 12. I know I spend too much time watching Z play Fortnite. Still, it's such fun to watch Z die in new and creative ways over and over again. Oh, do you know what? It is very funny. One of my favourites was when he landed in a tree. That was definitely one of my favourites because then he kind of just he just fell out of the tree. Um, but yeah, he does like to. I think I don't know whether he likes to get creative with it. There was one. What was the one the other evening? I can't remember how he died the other evening. Um, and he was just like, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe I just did that." So, um, Joe has given me responsibility for buying all Rory's clothes from 1 year to 18 months. So if you could help out with some socks for a 1 year old, that would be super. You have until July. Well, thanks for that, David. I best carry on knitting. Um, yeah, Z lands in a tree, falls, and dies. Says, well, that didn't go as planned. I know, right? How did he expect that to turn out, really? How did he think it was gonna end up going? Yeah, he he is quite funny when it comes to his landings. He was playing earlier, and you know that little dog backpack that he's got on. Because I haven't really seen it properly, and he was like, "Come on, come and have a look at it." When I jumped from like the bus, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And we were both just standing there going, "Oh, it's so cute." It's a computer game, and we're just standing there and going, "Oh, the doggy's so cute" on the screen. Yeah. Um, that is a bit silly, really. But the Epic do a really, they're really great with their games. They know what is good entertainment. So yeah, should shave Ozzy's hair off and knit him a hat. I've knitted him hats as well. Yeah, but he was thinking about cutting all his hair off again, but he hasn't asked me to kind of do it. So I think really I like it when he has when like not when he grows it, like when he did his head shave a while back. I didn't like it when it got like really really long, but I do kind of like it when he has longish hair. Like at the moment it doesn't really bother me, his hair, like it really doesn't bother me because I kind of quite like it. But I don't know whether I should have said that now because he's probably just gonna keep growing it now. But I didn't like how long it got when he did the head shave. But he grew it that long just because he was doing the head shave, so, and he wanted to try and grow his hair out. Um, yeah, the him landing in a tree was very funny. Um, yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Um, I don't. Yeah, Dave. I don't know whether Zahir's still there. He hasn't answered for a while. He might be there, still in the chat, but he might have also gone off and watched. Do you know who he keeps watching at the moment? This like um, that secret mongrel guy. Um, because he's like a little teenager, isn't he? He keeps watching that guy. He's on Fortnite. Yeah. Do you know what I thought he would be? Whenever he goes from the chat, I know he's not here anymore because he's playing. He either watches like other Twitch streamers or he will be playing Fortnite himself, which I can't blame him for. He doesn't have to watch me. He spends all day with me most of the time, so he doesn't have to watch and stay in the chat. Yeah, he does actually look pretty good with the shaved head. It's just I just prefer it when it's a bit longer. Um, Shush! Don't wake him up from nap. Yeah, I know. He must be making me a drink. No, definitely not. He just loaded it up. He's practicing. Yeah, no, I don't mind. He can. It's it's good. He needs to practice. And my favourite Z deaths are when he fell out of a high tower, and number one was when he built the sky high ramp and forgot to build the platform. Oh yeah, that was quite funny. He might actually be working. He might be, but he did say he's got a couple of bits to do, but I don't know whether he is gonna do them tonight or whether we're gonna spend some time working tomorrow. So yeah. Ninja stalking skills you've got on Z. Oh, it's good. It's good to. No, he's he's probably just practicing. He does seem to be getting a bit better at it though. I know we're talking about his like silly deaths and stuff like that, but like the other night he sent me a message and he was like, "I keep dying first," and I was like, "Well, have you considered like trying not to run in?" I was like, "Why are you running in?" He was like, "Yeah, but I like playing like that." I was like, "Yeah, but if you're gonna like die as soon as you run into someone, then that's your problem." I was like, you know. So he is getting better. I still think he runs in probably a little bit too quickly sometimes. But yeah, but overall he's all right. He's getting better. He just needs more practice. But then he is like nearly streaming for like, how many hours did he do yesterday? Actually, he cut it short yesterday, didn't he? He only stayed on for about 3 hours yesterday. And he did. Well, he's normally. He only cut it back yesterday, really, actually. Because normally he has been recently doing about 4 or 5 hours um, at night time. So that's not great. Well, it's great for him because he's getting plenty of practice, but it's not good for his sleep. Because he says he can't sleep, so that's why he stays up and does the streaming. But I don't know who it was, but I know someone recently said the gaming doesn't help, like with the like not being able to sleep, and I was like, that's a very good point, because it could be down to what he's doing before going to bed, and that's why he can't sleep. But he does have a problem with his breathing. So to be fair to him, he just feels like he needs to be like really, really tired before he goes to sleep. I haven't checked this row at all. I don't know whether my pattern's out now, which is not good. Really not good. Oh, I check it at the end. I don't want to check it now. I feel like I've actually gotten more. I said I was going to check it at the end, but it looks like I'm still on track. It feels like I've actually gotten a little bit further than usual, and I don't know if it's because the camera is on my hands, so but then I don't know if I've kept up with the chat that well. I hope I have. And no, we're not losing that one. Sorry, I just want to get to the end of this row. Zio has improved. I like giving him advice to help him, but I don't think he listens. He gets caught up in the heat about. Yeah. We've lost Ryan in chat. Who is taking bets? He's received practicing. Yeah, he probably is. Pleasant Valley Picker. Yeah, in some areas of pain. I think it's more down to his breathing though. Like he gets really, really congested and blocked up, and he struggles. And he thinks it might be pet allergies, which would really suck for him because we do have a dog and a cat. So I really hope it's not that he suffers from, but it does seem to flare up when he is around the animals. which means when he is at home is probably when it's the worst. And so he really does struggle at night time with that. So, yeah. Z keeps nagging me to go on. He told me not to say, but I already have. Question: shall I put the apple tart in the oven? Yeah, you can do. Yeah. Yeah, that would be quite nice actually. I'm probably just gonna finish this row off, and then end the stream. I know I was a few minutes late, so we will try and make it the hour stream that I normally do. So yeah, but yes, they've been caught out, both of them. No, seriously, you guys go and do whatever you want to do. You want to play Fortnite? Go and play Fortnite. It's it's a good game. It's fun. But yeah. But yeah, if you want to put the apple tart on, you can go and put it on. Oh, okay. So get him some antihistamines, Vex. He'll be much better. Then my sister husband uses them when he comes around my cat. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did get him some like hay fever like allergy tablets the other day. Um, but then they like he took one and then they made him like really sleepy, and he was just like sleeping quite a lot. Um, so maybe they did work, and maybe he was just catching up on his sleep. Saline spray before bed would help a lot too. Yes, he has actually tried that one before, I think. I'm sure that's one of the ones he's actually tried. Um, Ash, I'm sure he has. And Marcella says Bex has two daughters and two sons. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what it feels like. Oh dear. I don't know what to say to that, Ryan. um, yeah, see, that's the thing. He won't actually go to the doctor, so we're just guessing that it's pet allergies. But you're right, it could be that completely. But he won't go to the doctor. Yeah, I always tell him. Always tell him. I mean, the thing is, right, since moving, he hasn't even registered with a doctor, right? So, printed out the forms for him, gave them to him. He's completed said forms, but hasn't taken them to the doctors or even, to arrange an appointment. So, um, I nag him so much about it because I really do think it's something that he needs to get addressed. And he is not listening. He doesn't want to listen. And I know in time he'll do it when he's ready to do it, but he does need to go to the doctors. Look into beeswax candles. Okay, I'll have a look into that. He's like, I know sometimes my eBay stock can get dusty and maybe cause sort of congestion. Yeah, that's true. It could be dust as well. Absolutely. And yeah, who's lying? I haven't registered with a new doctor yet either. Yeah, I mean, I think it's very much a. I hate to generalise, but I do think it's very much a man thing. Even working in a surgery, like the men are probably like the worst for not coming to the doctors as well, and they always seem to come to the doctors when they've left it for quite a while. So like I said, I don't want to generalise, but yeah, I really do think I think it's a man thing. I think it's a reaction to a nasty thing you guys have. uh, And Ash says, my partner has asthma and beeswax candles changed her life at night. They don't burn like normal candles. They actually clean the air. Oh, that's really interesting. I'm gonna look into that because I think that would really, really help him. Then uh, I'm gonna, I'm gonna give that a try. Um, oh dear. Yeah, but you know what? The ping's not really gonna change all that much, is it? Like for where he's got to live with it, is what I'm saying, because we're not moving anytime soon. Um, I know he's like having a strop about it and keeps saying he wants to, but we're not going to just because the ping's bad. Um, you're just trying to make her say that on stream. Yeah, I'm not going to say it. It's not going to happen. It's a guy thing, I think. But it is good to get a checkup if you're not feeling it. I know exactly, and he really does need to get it sorted. And I think he'd be quite surprised because, you know, it's not that bad when you go to the doctor. They are there to try and help. And you know that sometimes there are a few hurdles that you have to go through. But overall, they are there to kind of investigate and try and sort out your problem so that you're happier and can kind of go on in your life healthier. So you know, you just need to kind of just make an appointment and go. Do you know what, Ryan? I nearly read that. Google says it's about it. Pure beeswax candles, on the other hand, burn with almost no smoke, no scent, and clean the air by releasing negative ions into the air. These negative ions combine the toxins and help remove them from the air. Ah, that's cool. That's cool. Okay. I can see hi to is it Azza? I'm really sorry if I've got your name wrong. Hello in Twitch. Welcome. You've actually come right at the end of the stream because I'm just about to finish up. I just wanted to finish off this row. But thank you for joining. I hope I just haven't dropped a stitch. I'm going to have to check that when I get off stream. I think I might have just dropped a stitch. Right, yeah, so Pleasant Valley Poker says, careful. Right, I'm just going to put the camera back up because I'm going to be finishing. So careful with candles, Beck. They can be a fire hazard. Yeah, absolutely. But even if it was something like that we could burn before, like going to sleep, and then like, and then stop them and see whether that helps at all. That might be an idea. Why do you always read my messages out inside first? Because I know I've got to filter them sometimes. That's why. Are we blaming another? Oh dear. I want you guys to be safe. Yeah, absolutely. No, I would. I definitely want to look into it. Yeah, I was going to say. Yes, my partner doesn't sleep with them lit. She will do it a few hours before bedtime. Yeah, and that's probably like the best way to do it. Um, some people put them around water, but we don't take the risk at night. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't take the risk with candles at night time. Absolutely, completely. Um, Red said to his Welsh girl, he absolutely does. He knows how to treat his wife. So yes. Um, did you lose your mod sword on Twitch? I don't. I think I have any mods on Twitch. I probably shouldn't say that, but I don't think I do at the moment. I think Ryan is actually a mod in Zahir's chat. Um, yes, the vase. Just joined a bit late. You've got me knitting again. Oh, thanks, Janet Rex, for joining me this evening. I am just ending the stream though. That's why I'm not knitting, and I'm just my face is on camera now. That's where the mic is in a good place. Okay, I remember this for the next stream so that I won't actually have to mess around with it so much at the start. Game Fortnite. No, I'm not going to be gaming Fortnite, but I'm sure. Um, I'm sure Zahir will at some point. Um, yeah, that's in Z's chat. Yeah, I thought so. Um, anyway, thank you to everyone that's joined me this evening. I've really enjoyed it. Really appreciate all the support. Even if you're not interested in knitting and you're just coming here for the chat, I really, yeah, I really do appreciate it. Anyway, I will be back on Tuesday night at 7:30 with another live knitting stream. Hopefully, we're going to be at the end of this scarf because I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting to the point where I'm like, even if I got like halfway through this ball of wool, and then that should hopefully do it. So you never know, I might actually finish it on Tuesday. Anyway, so yeah, thank you for joining me, and I will see you on Tuesday if you're around. And yeah, see you later. Bye.